Okay, let's dive right into this. We are looking at one of the absolute most stunning examples of operational efficiency on the planet. In this explainer, we're going straight to the point on the Japanese Shinkansen, the famous bullet trains at Tokyo Station, and the incredible high-speed turnaround that happens the literal second a train arrives. Zero fluff today, folks, just pure engineered precision.
12 minutes. That's it. That is the absolute non-negotiable hard constraint we're dealing with here. A Shinkansen train pulls into the Tokyo Station platform, and it stays there for exactly 12 minutes before it absolutely has to depart again.
So the crucial point is that those 12 minutes, that's not your actual cleaning time. Passengers have to get off, and a whole new group has to get on. If you subtract those 5 minutes for boarding and exiting, you're left with exactly 7 minutes. 7 minutes to completely clean, prep, and totally reset an entire bullet train.
The people who somehow pull off this seemingly impossible timeline are known as the Tessei. They operate in these highly organized teams of 22, tackling about 20 trains every single day. And get this, before the train even comes to a complete stop, they are already standing dutifully in line on the platform, bags ready to go. They bow deeply to the arriving passengers, and the second that last person steps off the train, they turn cleaning into an absolute high-speed spectacle.
To actually pull this off in 7 minutes, the process has to be completely relentless. So here's how it goes down. Step 1, collect the large garbage. Step 2, empty out those seat back pockets. Step 3, spin every single seat around so it faces the direction of travel. Step 4, wipe down all the tables and windows. Step 5, do a final sweep of the seats for any hidden trash.
And they literally do not stop. Step 6, open up the window curtains. Step 7, sweep the floors. Step 8, scan the overhead racks for any forgotten bags. And Step 9, confirm that every single seat is safely locked in place. That's 9 rigid steps, executed flawlessly, ending with one final deep bow back out on the platform. 7 minutes, boom, done.
This level of speed and skill is honestly so mesmerizing that it's actually gained international fame. A world-famous television channel observed this exact process and famously coined the phrase Tokyo's 7-minute miracle. Because, let's be real, it isn't just cleaning anymore. It's absolute precision applied to human movement.
And this brilliantly illustrates the incredibly high stakes involved here. As you probably know, Japanese railways have a global reputation for just flawless punctuality. If a Shinkansen train is delayed by even 15 seconds, just 15 seconds, that delay cascades and throws off the entire nationwide network. So the Tessei's speed, it's absolutely essential to the survival of the daily timetable.
Because of these massive stakes and the sheer speed and skill involved, what would normally be a standard cleaning job is totally transformed. In fact, people actually call it the Shinkansen theater. It is so incredibly exciting to watch, both inside the train cars and out on the platform, that bystanders treat it like a live show. It turns what could be a totally mundane chore into this captivating daily performance.
Which brings us to the core why of this explainer. You see, visitors from abroad often witness this and try to introduce the exact same system back in their home countries, but they almost always fail. So what are the actual factors behind the Tessei's success? Why does this work so perfectly in Japan and almost nowhere else?
Well, it really starts with culture. In Japan, cleaning is seen as a virtue. It's just a totally natural part of daily life. Students clean their own classrooms and toilets at school. People sweep the public roads right outside their homes. We've all seen the sports fans taking their garbage home after major international games, right? When passengers already have this deeply ingrained habit of keeping their own seating areas clean, it basically gives the Tessei a massive head start. You just don't see those standard customs around the rest of the world.
Let's move on and see how this cultural foundation builds into deep personal motivation. Because early on, Tessei members actually viewed this simply as a job, just picking up trash. But over time, that mindset evolved into a profound sense of personal pride. They realized they aren't just cleaning, they are directly responsible for ensuring a comfortable, premium trip for every single passenger.
And that passion and pride didn't just make them faster, it actually sparked real, tangible innovation. That theatrical bowing and standing beautifully in line we talked about, that was entirely their own idea. The baby care room at Tokyo Station, also their idea, simply because they noticed nursing mothers struggling to find a comfortable space. They took absolute, complete ownership of the passenger experience.
So as we've seen, the Tessei aren't just cleaners. They are the architects of a miraculous 7-minute experience built entirely on culture, pride, and total responsibility. Which leaves us with this final powerful thought straight from the source material.
When you apply this level of dedication and ownership to your own life, what kind of miracles will you perform?